Good day to all of you. I am S. Sivaram, former senior executive with the experience of 47 years in a reputed paper manufacturing mill in India, that is Seshasai Paper and Boards Limited, Erode. I was HOD in different process departments. At the fag end of my career, I had to head ISO and WCN Secretariat to look after, train, monitor, conduct audits, and improve the management systems and tools like ISO 9001, ISO 14001, WASHAS, WCM, TPM, and GreenCo. Having got trained and acquired sufficient knowledge from the best experts in the fields, I thought it would be beneficial to share my knowledge gained with all of you. As a first step, I have taken 5 years tool in this video because 5 years is the fundamental tool for all the improvement activities in the different management systems. I have divided 5 years into 5 parts to reduce the length of the videos and for better understanding with illustrations. Videos are prepared in a simple manner that even a layman can understand and is easy to follow. In this video, I will give you a brief general description of what is 5 years, who introduced 5 years, why we need 5 years, how to implement them, and their benefits. In the subsequent videos, the remaining steps 1 years to 5 years will be discussed individually, stepwise, in detail, and elaborately with the examples, etc. Now let's just move into the subject and view the 5 years video. Welcome to 5 years training part 1, introduction to 5 years concept. 5 years is known to be the foundation of company success for all the management systems. In this video, we will be discussing what is 5 years, who introduced 5 years, why we must adopt 5 years, how many steps are there in 5 years, and what are their benefits. Why the name 5 years is given? 5 years comes from the first letters of the 5 Japanese terms, that is Seiri, that is sort in English, Saiten, that is set in order, Shiso, that is shine, Shiketsu, that is standardized, and Shitsuku, that is sustain. Let's ignore the Japanese term and we will be discussing the English terms only in this video. 5 years is a simple, amazing and powerful tool introduced by the Japanese after the World War II. It is a stepping stone to achieve world-class standards. Simple definition of 5 years. 5 years are a series of steps taken for ensuring proper organization, neatness, cleanliness, standardization, and discipline in workplace for sustained housekeeping and good management practices. The mantra for success and excellence in an organization is to implement 5 years concept as a first step in a structural way with passion. Are you facing the following common problems in your work areas like work areas are not kept neat and tidy, cluttered work environment, and it is a sore to your eyes and other visitors, demotivated and unsatisfied employees. As a result, employees' morale is very low. High absenteeism also among employees. Employees are making constant mistakes and errors in their work. More repeated quality defects will result in more customer complaints. Due to the above reasons, your company experiences low profit and poor image for your company. Then, what is the final solution to tackle all these common problems? The only solution is to simply implement 5 years in your work careers in your company. Now, let us see who invented 5 years. Why they invented 5 years and when this was implemented, what is the result of implementing 5 years. During World War II, the Americans dropped atomic bombs in Hiroshima and Nagasaki in Japan and made the Japanese to surrender since they were invading and capturing the Asian countries. After the surrender, Japanese industry came to a standstill and the economy was sliding down drastically. To overcome the falling economy, they determined to compete successfully in the world market by improving the quality of their products and make profit quickly. To achieve this, they visited several developed countries like USA, European countries, etc. They learned the best management and manufacturing techniques from these countries and adopted them in Japan by modifying and implementing them to suit their Japanese culture. Subsequently, their products became world famous for their superior quality. They developed their own Japanese style management techniques, which is known as TPM, Total Productive Maintenance, in all their manufacturing industries and organizations. In TPM, there are several steps, and the first and important step is perform initial cleaning. That is how to implement 5 years techniques. These are 5 years was started. Now, in turn, the developed countries were very surprised and wanted to know how Japan was able to develop the industry, economy improved in fast track, and how they were able to sustain the quality of their products. What is the main secret behind this improvement? To gain first-hand knowledge, they also visited Japan and found out that 5 years to be the most impressive secret. They also found out that Japanese factories were so well organized and the equipment was kept so clean and well maintained that any problems could be easily seen and rectified immediately. These professional cleaners and orderlies became a hallmark of the Japanese organizations. Hence, many countries also basically started to implement 5 years in their factories and organization. In fact, Japanese school children are taught 5 years concept in the schools itself. 5 years became a culture and habit. Japanese people love to do 5 years with passion, and these became their way of life. Another Asian country which adopted 5 years seriously from the Japanese was Singapore. They started their own clean and green campaign to become the cleanest city in Asia with a robust economy till date. In India too, Government of India has started Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, that is Clean India Mission, covering main towns in the country to clean the streets, roads, improve their infrastructure and image of India by creating smart cities like Singapore. 5 years is the first and important fundamental steps in all the management system tools like ISO, Quality Management System, Environment Management System, Occupation Health and Safety Management System, TPM, Total Productive Maintenance, WSM, that is World Class Manufacturing, Green Co, that is Green Company, etc. Before implementing 5 years, we must ensure safety first to work safely and avoid accidents. What are the cleaning tools to be used? What are the PPEs, that is personal protective equipment like helmets, shoes, face masks, hand gloves, etc. are to be used? If you are not able to keep your workplace clean, orderly, and accident free, no customer will believe that you can produce quality products or even provide good service to any customer. As a result, you may lose some of your valuable customers, and since first impression is the best impression. Now let's see how to implement 5 years. First, fix a time schedule for implement 5 years. Whether you're going to do it daily, alternate days, weekly, or whether you are going to do in the morning or evening, fixed times duration for doing 5 years. Strictly follow the schedule without fail. Top management has to decide the. This has to be practiced at the office and factory side also. Management has to take the lead 100%, ensure all employees are doing 5 years in their workplace areas without fail. Be rest assured that 5 years will simplify your everyday operations. It is a simple and easy to follow. Management should ensure that 5 years is done with passion and not out of compulsion. A senior level leader with a team to be identified and given responsibility and accountability for implementing 5 years campaign in the organization. Continuous monitoring, help and guidance should be given by the leader and his team. Management must assess and measure the performance of the teams involved. Also elicit improvement suggestions from the members in the teams. Where to do 5 years? You can practice in your house, office, schools, colleges, factories, shops, warehouses. You can also do in your computer. Now, let's see what are the benefits by doing 5 years. By doing 5 years, we can develop a conducive work environment for the employees. That is, workplace will be kept neat, tidy, and accident free. As a result, employees will enjoy coming to work, enjoy to work safely in their workplaces, return home happily. Also, time saving in searching for information, tools, files, materials, etc. Very quickly, everything can be retrieved and put back quickly to the original location at ease. Improves quality and productivity, thus reduce customer complaints. Saves floor space by removing all unwanted things from the work areas, thus ensuring safety of personnel and equipment. What are the other benefits? Morale of the employees will also be boosted. How do we measure the morale of the employees in a company? When the morale of the employees are high, they will give more kaizens, that is, improvement suggestions with no investment or least investment. If you are getting more kaizens from your employees, your company is called as a growing company. On the other hand, if you do not get kaizens, then your company is termed a sleeping company. Employees are just coming and going in sleeping companies. More kaizens means that a company can make more profits. Moreover, a company image also improves. Now let us see what are the various steps in 5 years. The Japanese translation is given in the left hand side. Let's ignore that. For simplicity, we will focus the English version only. 1S is known as sort. 2S is set in order. 3S is shine. 4S is standardize. 5S is sustain. This is a brief description of all the 5 steps in 5 years given in a nutshell. We'll discuss these separate steps in detail in subsequent individual video. Anyhow, we'll see briefly we'll discuss. Sort, that is oneness. First, separate wanted and unwanted things that are not necessary. Remove unwanted things to red line areas. We'll discuss elaborately what is redlining in our next videos. Set in order, that is 2S. Arrange the wanted essential things in order with identification so that they can be quickly and easily accessed and put back without any difficulty. 3S, that is shine. Keep machines and working environment clean, neat and tidy. Cleaning with meaning. Cleaning is inspection. Inspecting for abnormalities using your sensors and rectify them at the earliest. 4S, that is standardize. Make cleaning and checking a routine practice and habit. Document SOPs. SOPs are standard operating procedures for doing 1S, 2S, and 3S. Use defined standards for color coding, pipelines, markings, etc. 5S, that is sustain. Sustain the above 1S, 2S, 3S, and 4S by regular refresher training. Conduct 5S audits. Maintain discipline and ensure total employee involvement. Let's see what are the main common problems that affect production and profitability in an organization. These are the main 6 losses one encounters in the manufacturing industry. For an industrial organization to improve their production and profitability, they must first achieve the 6 zeros. How to achieve these? By implementing 5S concepts in your organization, you can achieve 0 accidents, 0 breakdowns, 0 customer complaints, 0 defects, 0 pollution, 0 waste. 5S also helps in achieving the vision and mission of our company. Japanese people have made 5S as their way of life. Let us also adopt this wonderful and amazing simple to improve our standards, improve the image of our company, and make more profit. We have come to the concluding part of this video. Next video will be in detail describing the first step, that is 1S sort exclusively. Other steps in 2S to 5S will be in the subsequent videos. Please don't miss them. Those who want to see my first video of my profile, etc., can visit YouTube by searching Learning with Sivaram. For any doubts or clarification, please feel free to contact me either through my mobile phone or email address. Thanks for your patient hearing, and let's meet again in the next video. Once again, thank you all.